This man was refueling his car when suddenly a vehicle sped over. A woman jumped out and started firing a gun wildly. There was no one in the driver's seat anymore. The next second, a police car arrived. But the woman kept shooting, firing a gun at a gas station that takes guts. Unfortunately for her, she messed with the wrong person this time. The bald man's name was Jack Miller, and he was a beekeeper. Usually, he lived a quiet life tending bees and harvesting honey. The landlady treated him well and invited him over for dinner that night, but unexpectedly, the landlady fell victim to a telecom scam and was scammed out of $300,000, her retirement savings gone. Just as Jack finished collecting fresh honey to give her, he arrived at her home to find the lights off and a gun lying on the floor. Suddenly, a woman pointed a gun at him. Turned out the landlady had passed away. The woman was her daughter, Laura Jenkins. Jack was the only suspect, so they took him in. A colleague told Laura that her mother might have committed suicide. She didn't believe it, but after checking her mother's computer and seeing all the money gone, she realized she had been scammed. Investigations confirmed it was suicide. Laura apologized to Jack. She had tracked down a scam syndicate that had defrauded many people in 2 years, but couldn't even find its name. She couldn't track them, but Jack could. Because he was a retired special agent known as the Beekeeper, in his hive, he pulled out a phone and had HQ look into it. They quickly found the target. Jack went there, knocked out 2 guards, and walked in with 2 bottles of gasoline. The scammers didn't react. Still busy conning people, he moved in immediately, intimidating them and telling them to go home. Then he poured gasoline over the computers. Tony Graves, the leader, ordered his security goons to attack, but they weren't on his level. He deliberately spared Tony, set up a bomb, and warned that if anyone called in, the place would blow. Tony fled, but the next second a call came through. The HQ exploded instantly. Tony called eunuch Victor Kane, telling him the HQ was gone, 4 guards dead, and no leads, all the surveillance and hard drives destroyed. Victor wanted an old man to help, but the man said the pay wasn't worth it. Victor was told that if he found Jack, he should kill him. Later, Laura came by. Apart from the front desk, no one could trace Jack. Tony went to the landlady's home, saw Jack, and realized he had destroyed his company yesterday. They destroyed his beehives in retaliation and found his workshop. Tony brought 4 men, but within a minute they were all down, and Tony lost some fingers, yet Jack still didn't kill him. Tony called Victor again, sobbing another failure. Jack suddenly punched him, dragged him out of the car, tied him up, released the handbrake, and sent the car into the sea with Tony in it. The call was still connected. Jack told Victor he was coming for him. The old man saw the video: 7 kills, no bullets used, and an office burned. Victor had 20 offices earning $1.2 million a month. When the old man heard the name Beekeeper, he knew Victor had kicked an iron wall. Even the old man, a former CIA director, couldn't help. Victor was scared. He called his mother, Evelyn Kane, who told the old man to protect him. The old man called Angela Price for help. Angela found that Jack was retired and that the beekeepers would send another to finish the job. Then came a showdown scene. A woman used a Gatling gun, but Jack tossed a jar of honey, set it alight, cut off her fingers, stole a GTR, and escaped. Angela told the old man they failed. The beekeepers decided to stay neutral. The old man was on his own. The old man quickly assembled a team to target Jack. Meanwhile, Jack returned to his workshop, printed files, chose gear, changed cars, and set out. After several incidents, the FBI deputy director got involved, suspecting the next target was 9 Star United. They knew Jack was trouble. Laura wanted more manpower to protect them, but the group hired security to send them away. They stayed outside to keep watch, not knowing Jack was already inside. He didn't kill the FBI, just knocked them out. He told the workers to leave, but the manager refused, threatening to fire anyone who left. Security surrounded the place, and Jack slipped away only to attack from the shadows, taking them down one by one. He defeated the security captain in a quick fight. Laura arrived, unable to wait for backup, and charged in. Jack set traps. Some guards got trapped in an elevator ambush. Laura chose the stairs. Jack questioned the manager about his boss. The manager resisted until Jack roughed him up. Laura came up just after Jack left and found a photo of Victor Kane on the computer. Meanwhile, Victor and the old man were dining when they heard the guards were gone. The old man told him to call Evelyn, their only hope now. Laura traced Jack's movements and linked him to another company making $10 billion a year. The owner was Evelyn, now president, but her campaign funds all came from Victor's dirty money. They suspected Jack's next target was Evelyn. Laura rushed to Evelyn's estate, guarded by a private army, with Victor, the old man, and a fearsome fighter nicknamed Spit, a man who once killed a beekeeper at the cost of a leg. Evelyn returned by helicopter. The estate was fortified. Even the manhole covers were welded shut, and every incoming car was inspected. Jack cut through a drain cover with a saw, used a jack to open it, and hid under a car, slipping inside undetected. When someone checked under the car, Jack took him out and swapped places. Infiltrating the estate, he planted explosives, changed into a suit, and walked into the party unnoticed. Evelyn called her son in to talk. The deputy director asked her about the scam syndicate. She knew nothing about her son's crimes, only praising him. Jack deliberately let Laura spot him, luring them to the lawn. Spitwade wanted to kill him on the spot, but Jack detonated explosives, seized a gun, and fought his way upstairs, sparing no one except the FBI. Spitwade fought him hand-to-hand, a tough match, but Jack eventually killed him despite being injured. The old man tried to persuade Jack to stop, but it was too late. Inside, Victor killed the deputy director. Jack burst in. Victor used Evelyn as a human shield. Laura also entered, but it didn't stop Jack from killing Victor. With the job done, Jack jumped out the window. Laura didn't shoot him. On the beach, he had scuba gear ready, changed, and dived into the sea to escape.